3-point play.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be. And Zaza Pachulia, for my money, has been one of the toughest players in the league. He's got a boxer's mentality. Even his face looks a little bit like a boxer's. He doesn't have the quick twitch muscles of some guys, but his power and effort consistently stand out.
Talking about Jaja's toughness, it's one of the reasons he has such a high rebounds per minute average over his career. And defending on the blocks, he's almost unmovable.
He really, you know what, Coach Kidd loves Jaja. Even started him over John Henson by the end of the season. And he's always willing to trade body blows down low and certainly wins his fair share of those battles.
Williams dishes to Parsons. Back to Williams. It's off his leg. And the official saying it was kicked. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Here's Pachulia. Good. The nice assist for Williams. Pachulia's got 5.
Uh-oh, a little showboating at the end of that one.
And Beverly gets to Moniunas. Here's Harden. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be. He's not making that one.
Now Beverly after the missed 3 from Darren Williams. Ariza passes to Howard. The dish now to Beverly. And the layup falls.
And an area where Dallas struggled last season was defending the three-pointer. A lot of their losses came against teams that just took them apart from beyond the arc.
And Williams, here we go. Count the bucket.
Probably wasn't the shot they were looking for, but they'll take the bucket.
It's Ariza on the wing. Dishes to Moniunas. Pass to Beverly. Down low. Moniunas, no luck.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now here's Williams. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Stolen by Beverly. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And Harden with the stuff.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
And goaltending is going to be the call, so they get the basket there anyway.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
Got it off in time. That misses would have cut. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Rockets lead by 2. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
It's been about the pace. You can see they're going to try to keep this game in the open floor.
Yeah, and you know, it's been a tempo that they like, and they're getting some easy buckets in transition here.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
And last year, we saw Coach Rick Carlisle pass the 600-win mark. Former Coach of the Year award winner, has had so much success here in Dallas. One of many coaches to play for the 80s Celtics.
Mavericks dancers. Give them a round of applause, fans.
Houston in the lead. They've got J.J. Barea. Anderson is out there with Powell. Then there's Felton. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. And And with Coach Carlisle, who's had great success, Greg, as you're talking about, down in Dallas. Now in his 8th season, he's never finished under 500 with the Mavericks. Only finished under 500 once in his whole career. And Clark, he only missed the playoffs twice as a head coach.
Well, we had him in Indiana, and he's fantastic as a basketball coach. And the Mavericks have made it known that he can hang around and coach as long as he'd like to. That's pretty high praise for Rick Carlisle.
Remains Dallas ball.
There's the pick. Over to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. The shot by Powell, no good.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well. Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
It's stolen by Ariza. Harden kicks to Terry. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And Clark, they might as well keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the defense makes an adjustment.
And here are the Rockets now after the Mavericks pick up 3. And it's Terry again missing. It's no secret, Clark, what this Houston Rockets team wants to do. They want to get to the line, drive the lane, and hurt you from outside the arc.
And they'll do it all at a very fast pace. I mean, they're fun to watch. The pace is something that I think sneaks up on teams sometimes, Kevin.
Good point. Just 2 to shoot. Offensive rebound. Houston's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter.
You know, the teardrop sometimes is one of those, oh no, oh no, oh yeah shots.
And no doubt the Rockets were one of the faster-paced teams in the league last year. When you have the firepower they do, you want it to become a scoring fest.
Now here's Terry. Poked loose from 13, and it's Terry again missing.
A lot of the wins for the Rockets, guys, I thought last year came from just wearing down their opponent. I mean, you can keep up with their pace for a quarter, maybe 2, but it's very hard to sustain it for 48 minutes, shot for shot.
And that one's good. Felton's got it all tied up now for Dallas.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Modiunas a screen on Felton. Nice shot by Terry.
Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading spray guns from long range. Trading blows from behind the arc.
No one near Felton as he lets it go. From outside off the mark. Here's Ariza. He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Dallas, no good that time either.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Terry kicks to Modiunas. It's Harden with the drive. Terry outside. From outside the arc. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
Barea with it. And Terry picks him up defensively. Out to the right wing. Can't get it to go. Great D that time from Howell.
I like the move to go 2 for 1 here.
So do I, Greg. I mean, I agree with you. They need to get a quick look and then try to get another possession after that. Boy, he shows a lot of desire when he's fighting for that tough board, and his length doesn't hurt either.
Mavericks trailed by 5.
No need to rush here. They can play for 1 shot.
Yeah, and I think the way you do it, you're patient as you indicated, and wait until about the 5-second mark before you get into your play.
Here is Harden with 4 seconds on the clock. Jump shot is good that time. Harden's got the lead up to 5 now for the Rockets. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple, and the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. The Rockets on top. They're up by 3. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. One of the stories here, James Harden getting it done today.
Always been a dynamic scorer, and we saw in that first half the entire repertoire on display.
Yeah, he's a hard man to keep down, and so far they haven't found the answer for him. I don't know if there is an answer for him, quite honestly.
Friends, let's start the second half strong and keep it going with a little D.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game.
Going against Harden has been a big issue for them. 12 points, and he's picked up 1 dime.
So on the floor for Houston. Everly and Harden, they're the backcourt. Modiunas and Howard, the post pair. And it's Ariza in the 3. Mavericks last season, Clark, were very tough down the stretch in games. Had a lot of players that shined all the time during crunch time.
Well, when you've got guys like Dirk and Monte that can create their own shot, it gives you a chance to win close games. It's a big reason they were 6-0 in overtime games, in my opinion. And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end. That's losing basketball.
Especially when you can't afford to give up any buckets. That's a nice lead now.
Dallas moving it around. Williams against Beverly. The second chance effort. And Williams with the nice bucket inside. Williams has got his first basket.
And the Mavs won close ones, as you said, but they knew how to close games out in general. 36-2 last year when winning going into the fourth quarter.
Dirk Nowitzki for 3.